been an emotional day and nights at the Capitol Rotunda. Members of the public tearing up as they pause at the casket of President George H.W. Bush, the 41st president, lying in state until tomorrow morning's state funeral.
As part of Wednesday's National Day of Mourning, the U.S. Postal Service and all federal offices will close. We want to head to our nation's capital. Liam Martin is live there where preps are underway for tomorrow's services. Liam?
Well, Ann Ritis and David, it will be another full day tomorrow of honors for President Bush. Today, people began lining up at the Capitol before dawn to file into the Rotunda to pay their final respects. So many wanted to for this president. And in a surprise tonight, former President George W. Bush and his family arrived at the Rotunda to greet some of the mourners who have been coming all day. They went through, they shook hands, they hugged members of the public. President Bush even held a baby while he was there. All of these people who had come to pay tribute to their family patriarch. This was one of the most powerful scenes today. Former Senator Bob Dole helped from his wheelchair to stand and salute 41. Like President George Herbert Walker Bush, the 95-year-old is a World War II veteran, part of America's greatest generation.
I served in the military. Bush was one of the first presidents I served under.
Others shared even more personal connections to the 41st president, like Moses Kelly, whose father was a Secret Service agent when Mr. Bush was vice president.
He was on the vice president's detail. They're the nicest people you ever want to meet.
Special groups of mourners also paid their respects, including those affected by the Americans with Disabilities Act, who were joined by Mr. Bush's friend and service dog, Sully. Also, staffers from Points of Light, the service organization founded by President Bush. Son Neil Bush accompanied that group. Another Bush son, former Florida Governor Jeb Bush, praised his father at a Wall Street Journal event in Washington.
This is a time to celebrate George H.W. Bush.
The president will gather Wednesday with the Bush family at the National Cathedral for a memorial service, a day the president has declared a national day of mourning. In Massachusetts, Governor Charlie Baker announced tonight he will be traveling to Washington, D.C. for the state funeral tomorrow, as will Prince Charles. He will be here to represent the royal family.